Cuatro Casas and Merger Market hosted the third edition of the M&A Outlook Portuguese Breakfast Briefing, which is designed to help industry professionals gain insight into M&A opportunities. This edition attracted more than 200 senior delegates, including company executives, delegates from banks and funds, and advisors. Margarida Matos Rosa, President of the Portuguese Competition Authority, was keynote speaker.
So when planning an M&A deal, you should always take into account antitrust concerns, because the costs of not doing so in your due diligence process may be extremely high. There are reputational risks, financial risks, litigation risks, private enforcement risks, and so on. So you should always include in your due diligence an antitrust chapter.
In 2019, Portugal's M&A helped cause a jump in foreign investment, with 49 deals worth €2.5 billion.
The Portuguese pipeline of ongoing and forecasted transactions is actually much better now than it was last year. There is, of course, certain uncertainty at the European level, but we feel that Portugal has managed to demonstrate stability, attracting foreign investors and providing them with the necessary confidence.
So far this year, private equity exits have surged, with 11 deals worth €762 million. The highest volume since 2015.
So the market momentum for exits, it's on. We don't see those much concerns from investors in buying companies, buying real estate assets in Portugal. So we should be taking profit of that situation. That is why also linked to the fact that people are always wondering when this cycle will end. That's why we have been trying to secure deals on forward sales structures.
The most active sector in Portuguese M&A was energy, mining and utilities, with 29.3% of the market share. 2020 is forecast to be a strong year, with energy and infrastructures leading the way.
I think that it's important that energy companies address energy transition as a priority. Galp is doing it. We are enlarging our CapEx allocation to the energy transition. So currently it represents around 40% of our investments for the next 5 years. It's energy transition. And we will use M&A as a way to deploy and accelerate the positioning of Galp in this energy transition market. Mostly on the renewable side. We are planning to perform several transactions in the renewables area, both Iberia and internationally. So for sure, we will be a key player in the energy transition for the next years.
In 2020, the sectors we expect to be most active are likely to include energy and infrastructure, as well as the media sector. We also expect some other sectors like the real estate and the tourism sector to maintain its high investment trend. So we expect the sector to be also a very busy one.
The sector's general feeling is that M&A activity can increase.
I think it was a very interesting event. The key discussion point is that market sentiment is improving and pipeline for the next few months is strong, which could provide a boost to M&A activity. In terms of sectors, energy continues to dominate and benefit from the Portuguese government pledge to reach carbon neutrality by 2050.